Hey guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all going to be about my favorite SPF products. I'm really trying to be a lot more religious about wearing SPF every single day. Even if it's not super hot outside, those UV rays can still come through the clouds, and really making it a regular part of my skincare routine. So most of what I'm going to talk to you about is for the face, but actually I've got one body product to start us off, which is from Nivea. I always like the Nivea Sun ranges. For whatever reason, I gravitate to that more than any other product, but the reason why I really liked this one is because it's actually an aerosol, and in terms, oh, it's going to get all over my camera now, good one Claire. But the reason I really like this one is because it's super easy to use. So you just spray on, rub it in a little bit, but it absorbs into the skin super quickly, and you don't get that kind of, you know, like a traditional white cream where you've got to really rub it in and you kind of left a little bit white. So that would be my first recommendation. So then moving into face products, I have two traditional normal SPFs that haven't got any kind of tint or colour in it. The first one is this one from Roche-Posay. I saw a video and bought this last summer and I'm still using it, but this is basically an anti-brilliant, anti-shine matte SPF. So it's kind of got almost like a little bit of texture to it when you put it on, but it feels almost like a mattifying primer a little bit, but it really kind of absorbs really well into the skin. I've worn this today. It works really well under makeup, so if you're really wanting to have an SPF that you can wear on the regular and not affect how your makeup looks and sits on your skin, then this is a really good one. It's a pricey one. It's about 20 quid. I'll put all the links down below, and it's about 50 ml. So this is kind of for days where you're wearing makeup and kind of maybe for special occasions. Definitely recommend that one. The other one that I bought fairly recently is this one from Caudalie Paris. So this is another French SPF. The French must be really into their SPF. So this is a 30, all of this is 30 by the way, but this is basically, it says anti-wrinkle skincare, which I guess anything SPF will help avoid wrinkles in the future, so I guess it's all anti-wrinkle. But anyway, this is a really nice hydrating one actually, that really rubs into the skin really nicely, kind of feels kind of hydrating rather than kind of just sitting as like this sticky layer on top of your skin. So I'm really enjoying that one. So there's a couple of options here for the face in terms of how they look as well. Another really good SPF option that I have used in the past, but I don't have it with me. I actually used it all up, and I'll try and put a little picture somewhere so you can see it. It's from Kiehl's, and it's their, let me just get the name up here, the Ultra Facial Cream. And they have one that's like a normal version, and they have one with a broad spectrum SPF of 30 in it as well. And that was a really good moisturizer, felt really good on the skin, and it was a little bit more like a sunscreen, if you like quite white, but if you used it as a moisturizer, then it worked really well. So if you want to have something that isn't an extra product but just a moisturizer that's also got SPF in it, that one is a really good one, and I really liked it, and I used it all up, and my boyfriend actually used some of it as well on holiday because it was just moisturized SPF done. And then I think from what I've read and from what I've heard, it's ideally best to have SPF on its own rather than it kind of mixed in with a makeup product, but I do have a couple of other options that are kind of combined with a makeup product as well. So this is something that I bought fairly recently and I really like. So this is a NARS tinted moisturizer, so it's called the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, and this has an SPF of 30 in it as well. I am really enjoying not having kind of full coverage foundation on at the moment. I'm wearing this today, so it's a really buildable product, especially if you put a bit of concealer and a few other bits and pieces on it, you know, you look like you're wearing kind of full coverage foundation. So I'm really enjoying this. And then if you don't want to have another SPF, or you forget one day, or you're traveling and you can't carry too many liquids, then this is a really good one because it's got 30 SPF in it already. I personally wear an SPF and this as well, but then, you know, you can never have too much SPF in my opinion. So this is a really good option. So my next product is a really cool, really innovative product from Supergoop, and this is basically an invisible setting powder, and then the top comes with a brush at the top, and it's got an SPF 45. It's really high. So this is really good. If you don't want to put SPF underneath or part of your skincare, you can use it as a setting powder, or what I do is I actually use this for kind of touching up, because if you're out all day, then it's going to be a bit sweaty and you might get a bit shiny anyway, and then you can have your kind of top up of SPF rather than putting kind of more cream on top of makeup. So I really like this. I actually broke mine. There was like a thing in the middle here to keep the brush in place, but I actually broke it. And it's like, it's not, yeah, see mine kind of goes everywhere. I tend to kind of pour it out onto my hand and then I can kind of use a brush to tidy it in. But that's my fault that I broke it. It's nothing to do with Supergoop, but if you buy one fresh and don't break it and don't pull the thing out the middle, then it's a really good product. Really easy, it's all kind of there, compact, really handbag friendly, out for the day, especially if you're going to the races or whatever else, barbecue all day, then it's a really good way to top up your makeup, but also top up your SPF as well. So that's all of my SPF recommendations. I'd love to hear if you guys have any more. I'm always on the hunt for like new products, especially when it comes to skincare and SPF and things like that. So feel free to give your recommendations down below. Come and check me out on Instagram and also on my Facebook channel if you want to kind of see more content from me. But thank you very much for coming. Please subscribe as well and let me know what other videos you want to see from me in the future. So thank you very much for coming by. See you later, guys.